In today's episode, you'll find out if we can take this old nasty camper van into my dream camper van, being a reasonable daily driver and an ultimate outdoor runner. So today we are taking it back to the basics. I'm going to spend the next 48 hours building the van. So let's start with the build. Let's start by taking some measurements. Take advantage of it. My idea is to be able to fit things I like the most. My bike, my surfboard, which is 6 feet tall, so almost my size, and my snowboard. And fit 2 people. Let's start by designing the general dimensions of the van into my editing software. We've got general dimension. Now let's build a mood board. Now let's start designing. Main structure of the van. This is how it will be on the van. Let's put it to this web, which will make all the cuts for me. And boom, that's 3 boards, $300, and all the cuts we have to make. Now let's export as PDF, open the file, and get our PDF. I went and bought the wood, 176 euros. Then I'm taking a scrap of wood inside the van to trace out the profile of the wall with this tool. The scrap of wood was some inches short, so I decided to supplement it with a piece of cardboard that then I could trace it out with the scissors. Now I'm making a line to make a straight cut on the bottom part and make my life easier. I'll continue to prepare my vacuum to keep the mess to a minimum. Without any guide, since it's just a small piece, I just keep it steady and follow the line. And after jigsawing the line out, it just fits perfectly, like a glove. Now I'm making sure the cardboard top piece aligns perfectly with the wall, so I can then trace out this to a different piece of wood. So now that I've traced this piece of wood, it's all aligned. Make sure to include the gap of the bottom. I can start tracing this. What I've got to do is now I should have a solid line, easy to follow. Have a solid mark. What I have to do now is what I have to do now is cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the pieces. You don't really need a lot of tools to get a lot of jobs done. With some basic tools like a jigsaw, you can pretty much do everything here. 1 done, 6 more to go. Here I'm making the kitchen cabinet walls with the same outline as before. You just have to make sure you make one good template, and then you will mark all the following pieces that have to rest against the wall of the van with this template, and then they will be perfect every single time. To make my life easier on the design part, I just made sure to design a square kitchen, and then I will cut every part to the dimensions I need according to the template.
Also, if you're on a budget, you can just buy a track for your circular saw like I did here, and I use this for everything, making sure everything is according to the dimensions. So, using my square, I'm making a cut for the top brace of the kitchen. Using my circular saw, I'm cutting this notch, just make sure you don't go all the way to the line. Then I'm finishing it by hand to have a perfect square. A bit of sanding, and perfect fitment. The main pieces of the cabinets are getting screwed with pocket hole jig screw. I made a technical drawing so I can make sure I follow the dimensions accordingly. With the help of a measuring tape and a square, I mark the lines where I have to touch the panels. I use some glue and square jigs to attach everything on its place. One done, 2 more to go. I make sure to drill up the pieces before screwing to make sure the wood doesn't split. Apply wood glue to make the frame stronger.
Here is where we at now. We just have to start again. I didn't want to do that, but surprisingly strong. This should be 597. 597. It's off by 2 millimeters. I made another mistake. I mistake the line that should be on the bottom part by the one that should be on the top part. Now, let's see. O curva. Let's see if better than a hammer. The video is already very large, so subscribe for part 2.